So here I am in kind of a dark, quiet stairwell, but at home most people have stairs and have a railing with posts that come down, right? So this is going to be an activity to work on engaging my lateral hip in preparation for a step or a lunge-based movement. So I've got this stair band. I'm going to take the band and I'm going to tie a loop on the end. So I just make a little double knot here and pull it tight. And I'll usually pull that tight and then I'll grab a loop and I'll pull it tight, and I'll do that back and forth a couple times to really get that knot to stay so it doesn't slide out. Okay, so there we go. So this is going to work on my ability to control my knee position. So first, without the band, I want you to see that my knee can cave in like this, which could be problematic, right? And I'm going to work on pulling my knee out to the side, engaging the lateral aspect of my hip. So as I do this, and if you can kind of look down here at my foot, I want you to see that I don't want to go so far out that my foot comes off the ground. So I want to take my knee as far out to the side as I can, but still keeping my big toe in contact with the floor. So for me, I can go pretty far. I work on this stuff. That's as far as I can go. But most people, I'm happy if they can get to neutral or even a little bit beyond, right? So I'm going to take this band and I'm just going to feed the one end through the loop to create a little bit of slip tie on my knee. Okay, there we go, right above my knee. And I'm going to get close to my railing, all right? So I can use the rung of this whatever railing, and I'm just going to wrap the band around it a couple times. Okay, that works perfect. And then I can hold the band with this other hand or trap it to the railing. Now, I'm going to step away, all right? Tighten that up a little bit more. So you may want to pull that a little bit more snug before you start. Good. There we go. That's better. Okay. So now I have this band pulling my knee in this way, right? And I'm going to start off with my knee angled about 90 degrees, right? Just seeing how it feels for me to let my knee cave into the band and pulling out against the resistance. And I want to do it nice and slow. I want to see if I can really control that motion as I move in and out. Now you'll notice I'm standing down here, basically there's a step between, and then the next step is where I have my foot and I'm going through this. So I may start off just really getting a good understanding of what I'm supposed to be accomplishing here. Going through this motion, trying to feel that I keep my foot flat on the ground as I do it. Now to make this harder, I can stand with a little bit of a narrow base, right? So now instead of having such a wide base of support, I bring my legs a little bit more narrow. And I can see, well, I'm able to do this without holding on. So this engages a little bit of lateral hip stability and trunk control because that band is pulling me this way. I have the railing to touch if needed, but ideally I don't have to rely on it unless I have to. So this is a nice position to start work on these lateral aspect of the hip. You should feel this anywhere on the outside of the thigh, but ideally more on the outside of your hip, because that's what's really going to control this knee position with that knee column going underneath the fall inward.